March 2020 Planetary Transits for Pisces and Pisces Rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Pisces on the ascendant, Eastern Daylight Time, New York. We begin March 1st, 2020, with 4 planets in Capricorn in the 11th house sector. Mars at 9 degrees Capricorn, Jupiter at 19 degrees, Saturn at 28 degrees, and Pluto at 24 degrees of Capricorn. The Sun is placed in the first house at 11 degrees of Pisces, along with the planet Neptune at 18 degrees and the planet Mercury at 2 degrees retrograde. Venus is placed at 25 degrees of Aries in the second house sector. Uranus is at 3 degrees of Taurus in the third house, with the moon in Taurus at 22 degrees. Overview. February 19th through February 28th birth dates, Sun in Pisces at 0 to 9 degrees. Transiting Mars in Capricorn over the last 2 weeks of February made a sextile to your Sun, perhaps giving you an extra boost of energy to combat winter doldrums. February 19th through 24th birth dates will experience Uranus in Taurus square their sidereal Sun placement in 2020. Sweeping changes may happen that enliven and invigorate your life. Expect to be liberated from elements of your life that have become oppressive. Uranus always sets us free. It heralds the arrival of raw truth into murky situations. Hopefully, it will be stimulating and not too disruptive. Expect to draw into your life a few Uranians, Sun-Uranus people, or Aquarians. March 1st through March 10th birth dates, Sun in Pisces at 10 degrees to 19 degrees. Transiting Mars in Capricorn will make a harmonious sextile to your Sun over the first 2 weeks of March 2020, an energy aspect to get you in gear for spring. March 8th, 9th, 10th birth dates have transiting Neptune in Pisces conjunct the Sun at exactitude all of 2020, an energy that has been in effect for the past 18 months. Your personal astrological chart will indicate the possible ways this energy may manifest in your life. Generally speaking, it may bring a relationship with a Neptune type, someone who has this planet prominent in their chart, or the sign Pisces strongly placed. Neptune may also bring the dissolution of a current relationship, or the loss of a significant male figure in your life. This energy is deeply emotional and heartfelt and potentially very creative. It is also profoundly spiritual and enhances whatever psychic aptitude may be present. March 11th through March 20th birth dates, Sun in Pisces at 20 degrees through 29 degrees. March 11th and March 12th birthdays will feel Neptune conjunct the Sun in 2020. Read the above description for details. March 11th through March 20th will experience Jupiter sextile the Sun for most of 2020. March 13th through March 16th will have Pluto sextile the Sun, and March 15th through March 20th, Saturn sextile the Sun. Generally speaking, these energies make your life run smoothly. Whatever you're trying to accomplish happens easily. Doors open and others help you. Therefore, use 2020 to push like hell for everything you want in your life. Don't waste a single minute of this lucky vibration. The nature of the sextile is opportunity. It's about communicating, meeting people, making contacts, and being presented with opportunities as a result. In other words, get out there and don't try to go it alone. On March 3rd, Venus squares Saturn between houses 2 and 11 could be indicative of personal criticism coming from a friend or a member of the group you work with. Don't internalize or allow hurt feelings to take hold. Instead of an emotional response, listen in a detached manner and deal with it on the intellectual plane. The planet Mercury in retrograde sextiles Venus between houses 12 and 2 on March 4th, bringing the possibility of reconnecting with an old relationship from the past. Also on March 4th, the planet Venus enters Taurus and moves into the third house sector. The Sun makes a conjunction to the planet Neptune on March 8th in the first house, bringing a need to escape, withdraw, and recharge your energies. A perfect vibration for any spiritual practices or meditative techniques. Pisces needs their bathrobe days more than any other sign, and if you can swing it, today would be ideal. Venus makes a conjunction to Uranus in the third house, also on March 8th, and may bring an unexpected visit or phone call from a relative or neighbor. March 9th brings the full moon, 1:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 19 degrees of Virgo in opposition to the Sun at 19 degrees of Pisces, spanning houses 7 and 1, highlighting the tension between your needs and the needs of a partner. The planet Neptune at 18 degrees of Pisces is aspecting this full moon by conjunction and opposition. Confusion, misunderstandings, and miscommunication may occur. Under Neptune energy, paranoia, subconscious fears, and insecurities may be at play, meaning your imagination may be in overdrive. Of course, actual deception is also a possibility. Regardless, avoid hyper-emotional scenes. Chances are everything will be resolved later in the day when the moon in Virgo in the 7th makes a trine to Jupiter in Capricorn in the 11th. Also on March 9th, the planet Mercury turns direct motion at 28 degrees of Aquarius. On March 11th, the Sun sextile Jupiter between houses 1 and 11 favors all friendships, group endeavors, and business concerns. Use this energy for making a presentation, requesting assistance or advice, or seeking opportunities for advancement. This energy makes a favorable impression that inspires confidence and leaves behind positive feelings. March 14th brings Mars sextile Neptune between houses 11 and 1 and Sun sextile Pluto between houses 1 and 11. Both of these energies favor inner search and analysis, utilizing mystical and occult disciplines. Use this day to consult with spiritual teachers, mystics, or therapists who can aid you. A friend may present you with an opportunity. Sun sextile Saturn on March 19th between houses 1 and 11 is excellent for getting a great deal of work done and making a favorable impression on superiors. The vernal equinox will occur on March 19th at 11:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Happy spring! Mars conjunct Jupiter in the 11th house on March 20th is a lucky vibration and favors initiating new enterprises. Your energy level is high and you have the necessary confidence and drive to get ahead. On March 22nd, the planet Saturn enters the sign of Aquarius at 12:03 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time and moves into the 12th house sector. Mars conjunct Pluto in the 11th house on March 23rd can give you intense energy and drive to accomplish goals. It also can indicate ruthless egocentric behavior, resulting in power struggles. Care is needed in how you deal with friends and group situations today. March 24th brings the new moon, 5:29 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 4 degrees Aries in the second house, highlighting personal finances, possessions, and whatever you value in life over the month ahead. It can also be the start of a new way to earn money. Venus trine Jupiter and Venus trine Pluto on March 28th between houses 3 and 11 favors your social life and getting together with friends, relatives, and siblings. There may be financial rewards through these connections as well. Mars enters the sign of Aquarius on March 30th and moves into the 12th house. On March 31st, Mars makes a conjunction to Saturn in the 12th house and advises you to stay calm in the face of any frustrations you may encounter. This is an aspect of seething anger which has its roots in your past. Make it conscious and then emotionally purge.